Coming up on this week's Jaguar Week in Review, we talk to members of the BBE FFA about their upcoming trip to the state convention this weekend. And in this week's Focus Point, we explore how Student Council helps students develop leadership here at BBE. We'll have those stories and much more coming up. The Jaguar Week in Review starts now. And welcome to the Jaguar Week in Review for this week. I'm Cody Bertram, and thanks for tuning in. We start this week with news. BBE will be having their annual indoor garage sale tomorrow, Saturday, April 21st, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the elementary school. For those selling at the sale, setup will take place today, April 20th, from 4:15 to 6 o'clock, and Saturday, April 21st, from 7 to 8 a.m. All profits from sales are yours to keep. Table selection and location will be based off of first registered. The Powerade Athlete of the Year Award is an award given to 10 student athletes who have been recognized within their schools for their community and extracurricular involvement. This year, BBE's own Adam Yeager was nominated for the award. You can show your support for Adam by voting on the Viking Coca-Cola website at the link in the video description. You can vote each day at both work and home. Voting runs through May 6th, and everyone is encouraged to vote. Last Friday's middle school dance has been rescheduled to tonight from 7 to 10 p.m. at the high school. And finally, next Wednesday, April 25th, is mid-quarter for quarter 4. Students should make sure all their assignments are turned in, and they should also check grades for sports eligibility. Now let's move into this week's check-in. This week, reporter Brady Nelson sat down with FFA instructor Mr. Rogers and other members of the FFA to get their thoughts on this year's upcoming state competition.
BBE FFA state participants are heading off to the University of Minnesota this Sunday. FFA instructor Gary Rogers is hard at work preparing for this weekend's trip.
All right, this year, we have 8 teams going to state convention. 4 individuals are getting their Minnesota State FFA degree. That's the highest degree that they can get in the state. As far as number of kids going, we'll have 34 kids going to state again this year, so another good year for us. Just like the FCCLA has a bunch of kids going too this year. We'll be departing for the cities. This is held at the University of Minnesota, St. Paul campus. We also go over to the main campus for award ceremony, which is Monday night, where everyone will receive their state FFA degrees that we have. Otherwise, it's held at the St. Paul campus Monday morning. They'll be judging by 7:45 in the morning, so we get up early. They'll have breakfast and head over there and start judging. Then there's a couple of workshops for them to go to early in the afternoon, and then we go to the award ceremony on Monday night at Mariucci Arena.
Ben Schumann, FFA president at BBE, is looking forward to state and receiving his FFA state degree.
I'm Ben Schumann, BBE's FFA chapter president. This Sunday we'll be attending the state FFA convention down at the University of Minnesota campus. Sunday night we'll leave, go down to the hotel, and then in the morning we'll all begin our CDE events. Personally, I compete in the Fish and Wildlife competition. And then Monday night we'll head over to the Mariucci Arena, where 4 of us, myself, Riley Weller, Corey Den Hartog, and Megan Carroll will receive their state degrees. We'll head back to the hotel, and then Tuesday morning we'll have some conferences, and then we'll head for Cabela's, and then we'll head her home.
And for this week's check-in, I'm Brady Nelson.
And we wish those competing on Monday a successful result. BBE offers students several opportunities to develop leadership skills. This week, reporter Dylan Myers shows how Student Council offers opportunities for students to develop their leadership through planning several extracurricular events.
Leadership is a very important quality to have, especially in a world where there seems to be very little of it. One way students can help develop leadership is by joining Student Council. We spoke with a few pivotal members of our school's student council community and to get an idea of just how important leadership is.
Leadership is an important quality that many of our student council members possess. Leadership looks many different ways, but it's something that these students take charge of with getting activities done and getting events planned for, and will carry out in their future endeavors, be it college, career, where they can look at a problem in front of them and kind of brainstorm solutions on how to fix that problem or where to go. So I think leadership is very important, and we need student leaders. Even as we look forward to career-ready skills and future-ready skills for our students, we need these leaders to kind of step up and carry along all the other students in the direction and help them kind of discover their interests and passions as well.
I think that if things are going to get done in this world, that there needs to be someone leading the way. So that's why leadership's important.
Then we asked Student Council Advisor Christina Anderson what role Student Council plays in our school.
Student council at BBE schools is a very important part of the school. Oftentimes we think about all the things that student council does that really has to do with school spirit, whether it's homecoming or snow days or pep fest and everything like that. And I think in any school to come together and have those activities as a larger student body is really important and valuable for students to get that interaction. I also think student council, the students we have on that are very interested in future leadership roles. They have a lot of work to do in school with planning these events, and for any junior high or high school student to be a part of that is really important.
Then we asked Student Council Vice President Tyler Bentz how long he's been a member of Student Council and how it influenced him.
I've been a part of student council since 8th grade, and student council has really helped me to become more social and communicate better with others.
Join us next week when we bring you more stories from BBE.
And if you are interested in joining Student Council, applications will be available at the end of this school year. And now Riley's here with a look at girls golf.
Yes, Cody. Along with other spring sports, girls golf has had a slow start to their season. Jaden Gosson, a senior on this year's team, has been golfing for a very long time.
I chose golf because, well, first of all, I live on the golf course, so it was pretty easy for me to go out and go golfing as much as I could. And my family's pretty avid golfers. My aunts and uncles and my dad, they all golf a lot, so it was kind of just runs in the family.
Golf's main objective is to get the ball in the hole, but there is a lot more that goes into accomplishing that goal.
Golf is usually portrayed as an easy sport, or you get to ride on golf carts all around and mess around and stuff, but there's a lot more things that go into golf about your stance and the way you swing the club and different clubs to use in different situations.
Maddie has been golfing for a long time, and she has learned many things from the sport of golf that have helped her in her everyday life.
Golf has taught me to be patient with the sport, and it has taught me to get through school and stuff. So when I'm frustrated, I just remain calm and figure it out.
Last year, the girls took second in the section, one spot away from going to the state tournament as a team, and they look to build off that and have another great season.
This year we are hoping to make it to state because we have a really strong team.
Jacqueline Gosson is a sophomore on this year's varsity team, and she has been around golf along with her sister and Maddie for a very long time. And here's what she has to say for any of you thinking about coming out for golf and joining the team.
I'd say that we're a good group of girls that have a lot of fun. You have fun hanging out with us, and it helps mental toughness, and it's just a really fun sport.
Golf, like any game, has its challenges.
Definitely the mental game. Try not to, let it get to you, and one bad thing happens, a lot of bad things tend to follow after that.
The girls are very excited for this season to start, but they couldn't help but relive some of their past memories.
My favorite memory is probably making it to state with Jacqueline last year. That was a lot of fun.
My favorite memory would have to say would seeing Maddie Baker's golf clubs go in the river during meet.
My favorite memory from golf is always going out to eat afterwards, especially Chinese.
The girls' golf team has yet to have a meet this year, but we will fill you in on how their season goes throughout the year. And the junior high track team has a meet tonight, and we wish them the best of luck.
All right, Riley, thanks. And that is all we have for this week's episode. If you would like to catch our future episodes, be sure to subscribe to us at BBE Broadcasting on YouTube, iTunes, and the Google Play Store. Thanks for watching, and for all of us here at BBE Broadcasting, have a great weekend.